Why we can't be satisfied, the Japanese wisdom of enough. Why is nothing ever enough? We tell ourselves that happiness is just one step away, one more promotion, one more purchase, one more achievement, one more milestone, then everything will finally fall into place. Then we will finally feel satisfied. But something strange happens. We reach the goal, and the feeling disappears. The excitement lasts a few days, perhaps a few weeks, sometimes only a few hours. Then a new desire appears. A new target, a new dream, a new reason to feel incomplete, and the cycle begins again. Many people spend their entire lives chasing satisfaction without ever catching it. They become successful, yet still restless, comfortable, yet still dissatisfied, surrounded by abundance, yet somehow feeling that something is missing. Most people blame themselves. They think they lack discipline, gratitude, success.com, motivation.com. But what if the problem is deeper? What if modern society is built around making us feel dissatisfied? And what if Japanese wisdom understood something important about happiness that many people have forgotten? Today we explore an important question. Why can't we be satisfied? And what does the Japanese idea of enough teach us about living a meaningful life? Chapter 1. The Endless Chase. Imagine a person standing on the horizon. They believe happiness is waiting just ahead. If they walk a little farther, they will reach it, so they walk, and the horizon moves. This is how desire often works. We think satisfaction exists somewhere in the future, but the future keeps moving. As children, we wanted new toys. As teenagers, we wanted freedom. As adults, we want money. Status.com, recognition.com, success.com. Yet the feeling remains the same. The destination changes. The dissatisfaction stays. Chapter 2. Why modern life feels insatiable. For most of human history, people had limits, limited choices, limited information, limited possessions. Today we live in a world of endless comparison. Advertisements constantly tell us we need more. Social media constantly shows us people who appear to have more. Every platform is designed to create desire. A better body, a better home, a better career, a better life. The message is always the same. You are not enough yet, and if you hear that message every day, eventually you begin to believe it. Chapter 3. The hedonic treadmill. Psychologists often describe something called the hedonic treadmill. It is the tendency for people to return to their normal level of happiness after positive events. You buy the car, you adapt. You get the promotion, you adapt. You move into a larger house, you adapt. What once felt extraordinary becomes normal. Then the mind searches for something new. The problem is not that achievement is bad. The problem is expecting achievement to permanently satisfy us. No external accomplishment can solve an internal habit of dissatisfaction. Chapter 4. Why we keep moving the goalposts. Think about something you once desperately wanted. Perhaps it was a job, a relationship, a certain amount of money, a new home. At one point, achieving that goal felt like it would change everything. Yet after reaching it, the feeling slowly faded. Then a new goal appeared, and another, and another. Many people spend their lives moving the goalposts. What once seemed extraordinary becomes ordinary. What once felt like success becomes the new minimum. The danger is not ambition. The danger is forgetting to acknowledge progress. If every achievement immediately becomes a new starting line, satisfaction becomes impossible. No matter how far you travel, the destination will continue moving away from you. Chapter 5. Why social media makes it worse. Imagine eating a meal. You enjoy it. You feel grateful. Then you open your phone. Suddenly you see someone eating in Paris, someone vacationing in Bali, someone driving a luxury car, someone announcing a major achievement. Your meal has not changed, yet your satisfaction disappears. Comparison transforms abundance into scarcity. This is one of the hidden costs of modern life. We rarely evaluate our lives on their own terms. We evaluate them against everyone else's highlight reel. Chapter 6. The consumer culture of never enough. Modern economies depend on desire. Every day we are encouraged to want more. moreproducts.com, more experiences, more upgrades, more status. Entire industries are built around convincing people that they are incomplete. Advertisements rarely say, "You already have enough." Instead, they say, "You could be happier, you could be more attractive, you could be more successful." The message is subtle but powerful. Your current life is insufficient. Over time, this message becomes part of our thinking. We stop asking, "What do I truly need?" and begin asking, "What am I missing?" The result is endless consumption without lasting satisfaction. Chapter 7. The Japanese Wisdom of Harahachibu, in Okinawa. One of the world's longest living populations follows a simple principle. Harahachibu, eat until you are 80% full. Not 100%, not maximum pleasure, not endless consumption, just enough. At first, this sounds like dietary advice, but perhaps it is also a philosophy for life. What if we learn to stop before excess? What if we learn to recognize sufficiency? What if happiness depends less on having more and more on appreciating enough? Chapter 8. The trap of more modern culture celebrates more productivity, more possessions, more followers, more success, more growth. But very few people ask an important question: more for what? If more money creates less peace, if more status creates more anxiety, if more possessions create more stress, then is more always better? Sometimes what we truly need is not addition. Sometimes we need subtraction. Chapter 9. The Japanese Beauty of Simplicity. Walk into a traditional Japanese tea room. Notice what is missing. The room is not crowded.com. The decoration is minimal. The space feels calm. Peace often comes from absence rather than abundance. Modern life teaches us to fill every empty space. Japanese aesthetics often teach the opposite. Leave room, leave silence, leave space to breathe, because meaning becomes easier to see when there is less noise surrounding it. Chapter 10. The richest person in the room. Imagine two people. The first earns 10 times more money. The second sleeps peacefully every night. Which one is truly wealthy? Modern society often measures wealth using numbers. Japanese wisdom often measures wealth using quality of life. Time.com, health.com, relationships.com, peace of mind. Freedom. A person with less may feel abundant. A person with more may feel deprived. The difference often comes down to perspective. The richest person in the room is not always the one who owns the most. Sometimes it is the person who needs the least. Chapter 11. Why gratitude changes everything. Imagine two people. Both possess exactly the same things. One focuses on what is missing. The other focuses on what is present. Who experiences more happiness? The difference is not circumstance. The difference is attention. Gratitude does not require a perfect life. It requires noticing what already exists. A meal, a friend, a healthy body, a peaceful morning, a quiet evening, things we often overlook because they are always there. Chapter 12. The moment we forget how to enjoy life. Many people become so focused on achieving the next thing that they forget to experience the present thing. The vacation becomes content. The meal becomes a photograph. The achievement becomes a stepping stone. Life becomes preparation for another life that never arrives. And years pass, then decades. One day we realize we were so busy chasing happiness that we forgot to experience it. Chapter 13. The Japanese idea of enough. Perhaps one of the most radical ideas in modern life is this: enough exists. Not everyone believes that. Many people believe satisfaction is dangerous, that contentment creates laziness, that ambition requires dissatisfaction. But Japanese philosophy often suggests a different balance. You can continue growing without hating where you are. You can improve without feeling incomplete. You can pursue goals while appreciating the present. Enough does not mean giving up. It means refusing to live in a permanent state of lack. Final chapter. What if this moment is already valuable? Perhaps satisfaction is not something we find. Perhaps it is something we practice. The next time your mind tells you that happiness is waiting somewhere else, pause, look around, notice what is already here, notice what you once wished for, Notice what you once dreamed about. Notice what has quietly become normal. The roof over your head, the people in your life, the opportunities before you. The simple gift of being alive. Japanese wisdom reminds us that happiness is rarely hidden in extraordinary things. More often, it is hidden in ordinary things we no longer notice. Extended ending. Perhaps the greatest misunderstanding about happiness is believing it exists somewhere in the future. We tell ourselves, I'll be happy when I make more money, when I lose weight, when I find the right partner, when I become successful, when I finally arrive. But life rarely works that way. Because when one destination is reached, another immediately appears. The future becomes a moving target, and the present becomes a waiting room. Japanese wisdom reminds us that life is not something that begins after achievement. Life is happening now, in ordinary mornings, in simple conversations, in quiet walks, in shared meals. In moments that often seem too small to matter. The irony is that many of the things we currently overlook are the very things we will one day miss. The ordinary day, the familiar home, the people we love, the version of life we are living right now. Perhaps enough has been standing quietly beside us all along, not hidden in some distant future, not waiting at the end of success, but here, in this moment. The person who always wants more will never have enough. The person who learns to appreciate enough may discover that abundance was never about having everything. It was about seeing the value of what was already there. The richest person is not always the one who owns the most. Often, it is the person who no longer feels deprived. The freest person is not the one who has everything. It is the one who is no longer controlled by the desire for more. And perhaps that is what the Japanese wisdom of enough has been trying to teach us all along. Not how to get more from life, but how to see the value of the life that is already here. Thank you for listening.